Good morning. A little devotional passage for you today. Psalm 86, verse 15. But you, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. And we've had, I'm sure, other verses much the same in substance, but you can never reflect on this enough. And it comes towards the end of this 86th Psalm, where David is calling out to God for help in his situation, for deliverance, and continually the character of God is where his hope is found, his as well as ours. We call out to God not because we are worthy of his attentions, quite apart from our sinfulness, just our smallness makes that clear, but because God is kind, and he hears those who call upon him. And in the verses that come before this, uh, David has reflected in praise on God's deliverance, and then in verse 14 talked about what he's facing. O God, insolent men have risen up against me. A band of ruthless men seeks my life, and they do not set you before them. The wicked oppose God's people. The wicked try to take advantage of those they can for their own gain. And the fear of God is not in their motivation, but those who do know God and have a relationship with Him find in Him deliverance from the wicked, mercy in our time of need, God's gracious care, and that's all grounded in this character of God, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. And so, for you, whatever you're facing as you go through your day, whether you are grieving or carrying heavy burdens, whether you are in danger, whether you are wrestling with your own failures and sins, you can look to God, a God merciful and gracious. Trust in Him, draw near to Him, and let Him be your deliverance. Sometimes He may ask us to go through hard things, but in the end, God will lift up His people. May the Lord bless you today.